Hello and welcome back to Southeast Asia and the next episode of our ABDACOM defense campaign. So a quick recap first. In the last episode we have sunk a Congo, which I'm very happy with, and thwarted another invasion of Singapore. It looks like when you sink the transport ships that the invasion force is using, then it will just go back and try again. Which probably means that the damaged Congo is on its way back and probably now in the dock or something, which is fine by me. We also know there is a two heavy cruisers Japanese task force, which I will try to find today and hopefully do some damage to. Well, yeah. I also got a here Task Force 25, where I bought two light cruisers and some destroyers, and that's going to Java Sea to start with. I'll see whether I can use it for anything else. We will see. The supply situation is different. The supply situation in Singapore and Palembang is sort of a tale of two cities. One where you basically have enough troops and supplies, but no engineering or fuel, or close to no engineering and fuel. Java overall is much better, although Batavia still needs some fuel that is being shipped there by Flandria, which then will continue on to Sumatra and Singapore. We are trying to get some engineering there as well with this small, basically probably just a coastal trader effectively. Anyways, we got some supplies to Surabaya, which means that Surabaya, once it gets fuel from this guy here, will be able to rearm properly Task Force A again. Hercules is dropping some supplies here at Denpasar, and our other trader is will be resupplying Kupang with everything, basically dropping things from Australia here, so that Hercules can just spend between these two things. There is also a oiler that's going to get some supplies to Denpasar. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, I would say, for a recap. So I'll let the time run, and when I find something or when the enemy finds me, I'll get back to you. Well, I have found a convoy here, which looks like I've spent quite some time above it, trying to get the cover away and everything. So my wildebeests are waiting here. But in the end, what I found is if you don't give the Dutch Hurricanes any loadout whatsoever, they can fly all the way here. And because they are just a merchant planes and an oiler based on this, or merchant planes, that should be enough. So I'm going to go and hunt them. And here they are indeed. We are just going to strike the living hell out of these things. Everyone gets strafed up the lake with cage fire. A couple of good explosions on each of them. Hurricanes, line ahead. Hurricanes have one advantage, that they are actually faster than Zeros. So if they, basically, if any cap appears, we can just run away. Or we should be able to anyway. Here we come for a strafing round. Give it to them good, boys. Yeah, that's good in my book. I'm flying away. She's burning, not as much as I would like to, but we'll see. Well, she just got a couple more explosions. Explosions usually spread fires. I suspect she is done for. Let's get this one in our sights. I think we have enough for about 4 strafing runs. explosions, explosions, explosions. Nice. Okay. Let's see how that goes. We will go and strike the oiler next, and then pay attention to this small guy. Get ready, guys, and commence your attack run on the oiler. Oilers were actually usually very, very hard to sink, unless they were horrendous for a cruise, but very hard to sink. Excellent. We have enough ammunition for maybe 2-3 other rounds. We are going to target the smallest vessel at the moment. It's burning nicely. This one is burning as well. I suspect that we will sink all of them. Okay, guys, another attack run. Now on the small guy preparing. I was magazine explosion, so she is down for as well. And we have approximately, I would say, two strafing runs in us. He looks the least damage, so we will give her a good whacking. I think the other ones will kill without our help. And this poor guy that had its magazine exploding, or let's say its cargo exploding, is sinking. Good. Okay, let's pay a visit. This guy that seems to be too obstinate to start burning properly. Okay, magazine explosion. I am so glad that it occurred to me to check how much distance can hurricanes in Pellenbank cover without the loadout. I will admit it was because I was testing them actually for a patrol, but then I said, okay, I'm not going to risk the wildebeests. Let me get them on this convoy. She just suffered a magazine explosion as well, which we can think about as fuel tank explosion, as is sinking our last one. Okay, so what I'm doing here is sort of an overfly over the last resting places of the ships we sunk. You can see one here. One just went under. Shortly, yeah, there is another one. And the last one. And we are out of here. Which just confirms the folly of sending unarmed, unescorted ships anywhere. 20,000 tons, no command points. Yeah, okay. RTB. And we will also get our wildebeest RTB because they won't be needed. But look what we found. The CA task force, finally, the one that this is the CA task force you have been looking for. Okay, excellent. Okay, so we just did some minor damage, nothing serious. RTB. They are just west of this island, so let me send... I'm going to send... Okay, I don't have any hurricanes. This one, RTB. I sent all the hurricanes also to sort of look for the task force. I will send these hurricanes to look there. I will send Fokkers with torpedoes there. I will send Martins with APs there. And I will send some more AP Martins there as well. Okay, so I'll send all of that, and once I find them, if I find them, I will let you know. So our planes are starting the attack runs. We have 8 Fokkers down at the deck. flights of 4 are in diamond formation. I'm going to try that one and see how that works. It's probably not the optimal formation for torpedo planes, but could mean bigger area hit with the bomb planes. Let us watch the fireworks from here. We will see what happens. Okay, I was hoping that Martins would drag in the low caliber AAA fire, but it looks like the AI is at least able to recognize that the torpedo planes are more dangerous. So we will see how that goes. So one plane has been hit and it's not down exactly, but it's burning quite badly. So one plane goes down. 3 planes survive from here. One missed. 4 planes here. Another stick of bombs fell and nothing happened. And this is a lot of torpedoes coming your way, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 torpedoes. 6 torpedo hits. Funny, it looks like this torpedo passed through the ship. Special Japanese torpedo defenses. Okay, let's see whether our planes will get away. We lost 1 so far, that I know of. There is a lone Martin with a bit of... But this ship, even despite her great torpedo defenses allowing the torpedo to pass through, is going down. So a Myoko down, and we are very close to eliminating the Japanese class of warships, specifically the Myoko cruiser. Yeah, very happy with this. For one lost plane, I am okay. But let's watch this. In the side, I am going to enjoy the sinking Japanese capital ship. And down she goes. I believe that this means that there are only 5 heavy cruisers left in Japanese Navy right now. We know that 2 of them had critical damage, so if they are still sailing somewhere, they're sailing. If they are not sailing, they will not be available until, I would say, mid-March at least. We know where this one Myoko is, and there are at most 2 other heavy cruisers around, which I'm quite happy with, because that means that our heavy cruisers are going to have a bit more of a free rein. And we are out of here. 2 command points for a sunk Myoko. Excellent. Lost 1 plane. Honestly, I had expected to lose about half of the Fokkers, so losing 1 plane, yeah. Don't know. The RNG gods are with me for a moment, which is probably a heresy, so I'm going to pay for it shortly, badly. We have dawn of the next day. The only things that have changed overnight is we have delivered some engineering to Palembang via Bentham, our freighter. She's actually not going to go all the way to Singapore now, because I'm scared of the air cover. So she's going to wait till about midday and then head over. So she gets there at about midnight, I think, and then starts heading back. And we've got Task Force North patrolling here, just making sure that there are no subs or anything like that there. Also, we've delivered some supplies to Kopang, and Arundel is heading back to Australia to pick some engineering and sort of move it on here as well. Hercules is close to getting to Denpasar, and once she gets the supplies there, she will go back, or I think it's engineering, she will go back to Kopang to pick up the supplies and ferry them back. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The task for Ace is looking for that Japanese task force with one remaining Myoko. I will also send some scouts from here and try to locate it. We will see how that goes. Anyway, once I get something interesting, I will get back to you. So I have discovered the heavy cruiser force that we sunk one Myoko off, I believe, anyway. I have sent my wildebeest there to engage because it's blocking this Bantam, the freighter. It's basically blocking all this. I really don't want them to meet. So I'm sending the wildebeest there, I'm sending Martins there, and indeed I'm sending Hurricanes there to strafe the destroyers. And I'm sending my destroyer force because if we manage to sink the if we manage to sink the heavy cruiser, or at least heavily damage it, then the destroyers might get a chance. So we will see how that goes. I want to get these Martins closer first though. So let's run that a bit. And here are dive bombers, which I am a bit scared of. Dive bombers is what really scares me in this game. Okay, so we are here and we are going to attack. Okay, so the wildebeests are attacking from the port side, while the Martins will be attacking from the starboard side. On the destroyer, you can already see the Martins are throwing some AAA fire. I'm willing to do this attack. I'm just hoping I won't lose too many wildebeests. If I lose 4 or so, I'm happy, but I'm okay with this. It's it will be bad, but it's going to be better than if I if all of them. Well, I wouldn't be able to. If I lose some of the wildebeest here, that's not okay, but that's sort of acceptable, because without getting rid of this cruiser and the task force here, they will effectively block the access to they will block access to Singapore, so I will lose Singapore. I've misclicked on the Martins, so only one of them attacked, looks like at least 2 torpedoes will miss. Here are the Martins coming in for the attack on the last destroyer. So we missed 3 torpedoes. We haven't hit a single hit with the Martin bombs, but I don't think we lost a plane yet. No, we haven't lost a plane yet. If we lose a Martin, that's okay. That's what they are targeting now. The Myoko looks rough. With any, he's not gonna sink. That's for sure. I think we lost the plane. No, we haven't. It's one of those decisions where it was a hard decision to send those wildebeest in, to be honest. It was a very hard decision, but I don't think I had a choice. I'm honestly surprised we should have lost half of them. Okay, let's get out of here. Although I cannot really complain. Heavy damage, critical flooding. That's a very good thing. Our wildebeest are next to this task force again, so let's engage. So here we go. She's actually making a decent speed, so I don't think the task force is going to break up much. It's going to break up somehow, because these 2 destroyers seems to be outrunning it. I will try to attack from both sides, what I call pincer, or as I found the proper tactical word for it is hammer and anvil. Although I think the hammer and anvil was actually used by sort of dive bombers and torpedo bombers. Never mind. It's pincer, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to attack from both sides. That's going to lessen the AAA a bit. Well, maybe not. Hard to say. It definitely makes it harder for her to avoid something. So our attack run is starting. You can barely see the 3 planes on this side, on the starboard side. We've got 4 planes coming here. They are attracting some large caliber AAA. And barely see the 3 planes here. Now they are attracting low caliber AAA as well. Let's see how that goes. I'm really, even the few knots that the cruiser is slower than those leading destroyers is good because they put some distance between us, meaning less AAA. The AI is not very smart in this, but drop the torpedoes, boys, and you can drop the torpedoes as well. Good. Okay, let's see. A lot of planes crossing just above. We lost one. And lots of fish coming to visit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish, and she is sinking, and a double. I've lost 1 plane so far. I lost that. I don't know whether you can tell, guys, but every single torpedo attack like this, I'm very, very tense. Yeah, I'm just incredibly tense on this. So, that's a class of a ship extinct. We officially have let's do this, CA, looks at Japanese. Myoko, this was Ashigara, down. Takao, I believe, has 2 ships left, and the rest of them are sort of red list type things. Mogami has the lead. The only thing is a lead cruiser, and Tone has Chikuma, meaning Japanese Navy has now only 4 heavy cruisers left. Yay! Of course they have 3 battleships, so it's not like they would have the lack of assets exactly. 1 battleship is probably in repairs now, and they have plenty of carriers, which is why we need some submarines. And Truant should be getting repaired shortly, so once it does get repaired, we will of course get it and send it to Singapore. I have actually rearmed Trusty, and that has been sent to Singapore as well. Okay, she's also sinking in pretty shallow waters. Okay, apparently the rising sun doesn't go down. This is the last of the Myokos still flying her flag. Yay! But we are out of here. Okay, trading Myoko for a wildebeest any day of the week. Any day of the week. Very happy. 2 attacks with 14 attacks with the wildebeest, and only 1 of them lost. Yeah. What can I say? Oh well, it's coming towards the end of the day, so I will let it run again, and we will see. I'll see you probably at the dawn, which is most likely going to be the end of the episode until some other very interesting situation develops in between. Most likely a sub. And indeed it is a sub. We've got torpedoes in the water, as you can see here. It's flat as a pancake, so we've spotted them very early. The leading destroyer is turning this way. We were going this way, so torpedoes most likely the solution for somewhere here. Jupiter can actually go here. Hobart can go here. Perth can go here. As I said when I was thinking Congo, it's pearls of the time. Computer solutions don't take into account the change in speed, likely change in speed, never mind change in direction. You sort of have to, if you're a sub-captain, you sort of have to think about this, and it's hard. I don't think it's hard, but in conditions like these, sort of clear conditions, not entirely pancake, but everything, you really don't want to be firing torpedoes like this. It's one of those things where the AI is very important. Okay, we are going to give Brits the first attack. She's running, but she has no chance, even without using sub-camera or anything. As you can see, the water is so clear that really the ships I've overcompensated a bit. That really the ship's crew would have been able to spot the sub even on this. Yeah, I don't need to go down because I can see the sub from here. That's our stern done for, midsection is done for, she's dead. So Whipple is going to deliver coup de grace. Again, you can see her down there. The water is so shallow and so clear. I think it's approximately 130 feet or something like that. And from my diving experience, yes, indeed, you can see that far in perfect conditions. Fire. Okay, and she is finally sinking. So we are out of here. Sunk another sub. 1.1. Okay, we have another dawn, and that's where we are going to end the episode. I have overnight, Task Force North have managed to reinforce Singapore, drop some engineering there, which is excellent. It's indeed excellent. Yeah, love that. Flandria's coming here, but we'll take that later. I have managed also to reinforce, rearm, or rather I should say Task Force A, and they are going to bombard Banjarmasin because the pesky Japanese have built a base level 1 there. I want to just destroy it, so I don't have to worry about the planes there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else is on the move. Trusty, it will take it another day to get into its position, and I think we will also see Truant released shortly. The Marblehead is going to take some time to get there. Okay, so that's it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you would consider subscribing, that would be great. That would help the channel a lot, the same as any likes or comments. And otherwise, I will see you at the next episode. Bye.